Hey there, everybody. I am realizing that the only way to start up again with my YouTube channel is to just jump in. You know, I realize it's just I have to do it wrong. I have to just get in here and tell y'all what's been going on and get back to some of the fun stuff that we enjoy talking about. And I think that one of the things that happened and we can all talk about COVID forever, but there were just so many tumbles and changes. And I think for me, it was that I realized that a place, when you live in a place, the cliche of something has a season, a reason, or a lifetime. And I was living in Asheville, North Carolina, and it was not a lifetime for me. I had gotten to Asheville and I enjoyed it. And then I didn't enjoy it. And then suddenly it was that I just wasn't connected there. And I don't know if you felt that, but when you're somewhere and you're going, like you're looking around, it's like being at a party where nobody's talking to you. And there were like a couple people that I liked, but they moved in and out. There weren't people that I went, this person is going to be my friend forever, that kind of thing. And a lot of my friends were just in other cities and other places. And I think that what happened for me was that after China came in and stole my work, I mean, they duplicated my card decks, they took my stuff and they sell it for pennies on the dollar. I lost my income. And I think it just leveled me, to be honest. I just couldn't get up again. And it was really hard for me. And the more time that passed, the more I went, I don't know how to get on. I don't know how to start. And I realized that you can't start in the middle. You have to start just by getting in the water. Just get in the water. And so I'm here to tell you that these few years for me have been a complete transformation. And I am no longer living in Nashville. I mean, you can't really see behind me or whatever by a light switch, but I ended up selling my house and I'm living in Wilmington, North Carolina, and I just missed the ocean. It's not that I didn't like the mountains, but they're not my jam. I really enjoy being near the ocean. And I will tell you the story. I'm sitting here and, I'm renting right now because I'm kind of in flux a little. And my landlady said to me, when I rented this apartment, she said, now, just so you know, like 10 o'clock or so, there's a train that goes by and it lasts for a couple minutes. It's not a big deal. You can just hear it. And when I lived in Asheville, I was like, oh, okay. I could hear a train in the distance and it was very soothing. Well, I think that she undersold the train a little because the first night I was here, it was like the freaking house levitated. Okay. I was like, nah. And if you try to go outside, Gavin was terrified because it's just so deafening. Literally, the train tracks are behind, are like not even 50, 100 feet behind my house. And I'm going, oh, okay. And they upped the times that they're going. So now it's 1:30 in the morning, your bed's going like this. And it's like, that's not an earthquake, is it? And you're like, oh, no, it's not. So that's been a trip. But, overall, when you move to a place that you vibrationally know is right for you, it just feels really settled. And so I want to talk just for a minute about what has been going on. And then I'm just going to put this out there and I have some things I want to talk about, so I'll do that in my next videos. But first of all, I want to tell you that one day I woke up. I mean, this was coming for a long time, but I woke up and I went, I can't live like this anymore. I just can't. I was trying to sell stuff online. I had my website, and that's it, you know, and I kept trying to put up a website that was good. It's just kind of stagnant now. And I kept trying to get it, and it just didn't come together for me. And one day, Essie, who was my marketing person when my business was pretty strong, she and I were talking, and I just said, I don't know, I just feel like this is over for me. And I've been 3 years trying to put this damn website up, and I'm just not doing it. And she said, well, Tori, what do you really like? If everything was away, what would you be doing? And I was like, well, I'd be writing my books and working with creative people in that way. And you know what? I'd be doing my YouTube channel again. I loved my people on YouTube. I enjoyed it so much. And she said, you know what? You came alive when you were talking about that. I said, yeah, I was, wasn't I? And so I realized that I've been trying to push a boulder up a hill, trying to get a website going. But the problem is when you try to build that kind of business, suddenly you need an assistant who can take care of this and then a help desk person. And you're like, oh my gosh, I'm going to lose my mind because everybody around me I had to manage it all. So I wasn't getting the things done that I wanted to do. And so, moving here and just simplifying has been an incredible, incredible experience for me. And I've really enjoyed some channels on YouTube, and really, there's some people I really dig. But what I wanted to tell you is that this is new for me because I don't really know the technology right now. So I don't have the wherewithal to go live. I don't know how to do any of that. So if any of you do and can help me, that would be great because I guess maybe 2 years ago now, gosh, just, I don't know, but my friend Duty Ron, who has a channel, we shared a tech guy and the tech guy died. And I just didn't like, I was like, oh, so I didn't know what to do to put things together. So I just wanted to let you know that I realized that I really enjoy and love YouTube, but more than anything, I love you guys and I enjoy it. And there's some interesting things in history that are going on. And believe it or not, we are in a repetitive pattern in history. And I'm going to talk about that in another video. I wanted to just connect with you and say, if you're feeling lost or you kind of don't know where you are, or you feel like life got too heavy for me. I felt like the house I was in was moving in on me. I had an Airbnb. It was too heavy for me. There were just so many things that began to run my life that I just said, no, I can't do it anymore. So I sold my house and I moved here. And I've got to tell you, just driving around, I'm happier. And so I want to share that more with you and really just talk about some of the patterns and some of the things I've seen and the types of crime that's going on, and what we are doing in terms of the repetitive pattern that Pluto brought in. So we're going to talk about that on the next video. But I really wanted to just share with y'all and just say, hey, see that little Southern thing, y'all? Anyway, thank you so much for letting me come into your life again. And I really appreciate it. I am going to put this up unedited because it's just too much bandwidth if I do it any other way. So thank you so much for joining me, and I will hope to see you on the next one because I am going to do this. I'm doing this. So I just had to jump in, and that's it. I jumped in. So I'm so excited. I'm going to see you guys again. Okay, see you next time.